sing invoice there. 3, 2, fun. Alrighty, folks, we are back with Blue-White Taking Turns. I believe this is, once again, from Taking Turns expert Daniel Wong. So, I think this is from the 5-0 dumps from the last week. And we have played the Team Are Taking Turns deck recently-ish on this channel. And by recently, I mean just after the release of Theros? Yeah. So it's been a little while since we visited with our Taking Turns friends. This deck is almost entirely mono blue with a little splish splash into white for Path to Exile and our soon to be depowered friend Lurrus of the Dream Den. Now that said, of the Lurrus decks that I've seen, I believe Jund and potentially this one might survive the update to the companion rules. We'll see how all that sorts itself out, but for now, we're playing with the previous rules set for Companion. So this deck is attempting to take a bunch of extra turns using the spells Time Warp for 5 mana and Temporal Mastery. This does cost 7 normally, but if you play it for its miracle cost of 1 in a blue, you may cast this card for its miracle cost when you draw it, if it's the first card you drew this turn. So we can use cards like Opt in order to manipulate that fact and do it on our opponent's turn, or we can set up our draws to do it on our own turn. One of the things we can do is if we put copies of Temporal Mastery into our graveyard in any way, we can put them back on top with Mystic Sanctuary. Looking through this deck, that doesn't seem like that's a big thing we're going to do, but we do have Omen of the Sea to set up our draws, so we could make that happen in that fashion. Exhaustion is the sort of pseudo Time Walk. This is 3 mana sorcery. Creatures and lands target opponent controls don't untap during the next untap step. So occasionally you can make your opponent basically miss their entire turn by doing that. And then we've just got some card draw. We've got Snapcaster Mage to replay things out of our graveyard. We've got Ancestral Visions. So Ancestral Visions is a suspend card for a single blue. You suspend this, and after 4 upkeeps, you will get to draw 3 cards. Ancestral Recall. This looks like the type of deck you'd normally staple a Lurrus to. I don't know if that's true. Do you mean this doesn't look like the type of deck you'd normally staple a Lurrus to? Because I think I agree with that. If you're saying it doesn't seem like a Lurrus deck, I can agree with that. The Mishra's Baubles are kind of out of place, and the Lurrus is in a way. However, once you start taking turns, you do need a way to win the game. Snapcaster Mage beatdowns and Lurrus of the Dream Den seem to be the way that we're doing that. So there's no Howling Mine or Dictative Crewfix. That's a great question. Lutri got it. That's a great question about Howling Mines and Lutri. Sorry, Howling Mines and Dictative Crewfix. So we do have a Howling Mine in Lurrus of the Dream Den. So Lurrus gives us the ability to draw an extra card every turn. It's a one-sided Howling Mine, which is not what Howling Mine does. I would like to think of it as a Phyrexian Arena that doesn't lose us any life. It also costs 3 mana, so that is fairly appropriate. So, yeah, we're going to hop into the league here. Not too much to say. The sideboard is wild here. We've got some Myth realized, so that's neat. And let's see how this goes. I have interesting hopes for this deck. Not high, nor low. What type of trigger is Howling Mine detrimental or beneficial? Depends on who controls the Howling Mine and who misses the trigger. Nerd. Nerd. What is that called? I don't know. I didn't know there was a name for that. No. That's not symmetrical, is it? Because it's asymmetrical. And I believe Howling Mine is a symmetrical effect, but the fact that the trigger is treated differently when you're dealing with mistrigger rules for detrimental versus non-detrimental trigger. Detrimental versus non-detrimental triggers. I believe that is the correct nomenclature, sir. Okay. Well, we are Are we the bad guys? Yeah, we're the bad guys. We're against a Hoopy Frood. Sick name. Sorry, I don't have the... It's detrimental and beneficial technically, but people are dumb, so I don't call it that. It's detrimental and non-detrimental in terms of the technical names for them, but I suppose that can be confusing for people. Yeah, we're gonna keep this in the dark. Yeah, I mean, beneficial is the more obvious. Like, usually people want to call it like detriment or beneficial and non-beneficial, or beneficial and detrimental. It's hail now. What? Okay, we're against Leyline of Sanctity, Raugrin Triome. I have no idea what this is, but I'm excited. Thunderstorms with hail. Scarberia. Scarbra. Oh, sidebar, Mare Bear. My grandmother has started referring to your homeland as Scarbra. Could it be Dan's deck? I guess. Cast Incubation. Did they no hit? Did they no hit their incubation? They did, right? They no hit on their incubation. That's upsetting. Okay. I could have Omen of the Sea up, or I could just get the second Ancestral on suspend. I don't know what they're up to, so holding up Path to Exile seems good enough here. You're saying yes, Gma? Oh, I don't know. I find that pronunciation of Scarborough to be very disconcerting. Restore balance. Yikes. Scarberia makes me smile, so I'm cool with Scarberia. But Scarborough? Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Scarlanka. They suspended a restore balance. Wild. So we're both playing Time Spiral Haymakers. Cool. They played a third land. Good. There's some kind of 3-color, maybe 4-color restore balance deck. This is wild. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm intrigued. Next JA foils are Eye of Ugin, Infernal Tutor, Birthing Pod, and Sterling Grove. Is Pod banned in Commander, or is that just my... I didn't get any of my previous crop of Judge foils, so I guess my excitement seems a bit limited. That's a good pickup. Pod's legal, okay. Yeah, those seem like really bad foils, right? I'm not... You should message JA. Well, I mean... Okay, am I playing my Lurrus here into their board of nothing? Probably not. I'm going to stop playing lands after this point. I don't really need more until I start time walking. Oh, I can't bauble them because they have Leyline. That's phenomenal. I got Prairie Stream on top. I don't really want to draw that, so we're going to respond to the draw trigger on their turn by casting Omen of the Sea. What is this? Stamp. Sure. Neat. Giant's on an adventure. I love that the giant goes on an adventure and the adventure is called Stomp. He's a stomping adventure. He's just going on a mystical journey. It's time for the mummy to go on his mystic journey. How very enthusiastic. Exactly. He's just going on a stomping adventure. He could meet his wife, have some kids, and then they'll tell the kids that he met the wife on the stomping adventure. He just went out for a stomp. Killed a nightmare cat, and Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. She heard him from afar. Well, he was stomping. All right. So let's hit some time walks here. Love at first sound. Love it. You are great. Good human is you. Thank you for that one. Love at first stomp. Well, first sound. Okay, so he started hitting some time walks here, so. And for the benefit of Roy the Boy, who I believe is still here in chat, because they've got Leyline of Sanctity in play, I'm not worried about firing off these time warps willy-nilly, because they can't redirect them to themselves with, say, you know, a Commandeer or something like that. Will this Remand break OP? Well, I don't know if they're ever going to get to cast it, because we're going to start taking a bunch of turns here. What are they casting on my end step? Okay. Oh, they hit a restore balance. Okay. So we're going to have to discard. Oh, we got to sack lands too. Yikes. Okay, choose 3. Click done to sacrifice the rest. You jerk. Oh well, we still got Ancestral coming. Time Warp's a group hug card. Okay, choose 3, discard the rest. Okay, I'll keep land, and Remand. Do have another turn coming here, so with multiple draws. Sick. Cast on me. Oops. Okay, good. Good. Yikes! Well, at least if they make me discard cards, I've got great things to put on top for my Mystic Sanctuaries. All right, let's cast the Lurrus. We're gonna cast Lurrus, play the Bauble here, so we're getting value off of it, even if they do spend their turn killing it. We get to start resetting time walks next turn, so should be okay here. Oh, we can see their deck. We can see a lot of their deck. Ardent Plea. Yikes. I don't have the mana for this Remand. Whoops. Restore balance again. Jeez. And they're down to 2 lands. This is very rude. Yeah. No, we don't. Sorry, Punchworthy. So choose 3. 1, 2, 3. Largely the same as before. You're dead, boy? I'm not dead. They've cast 0 win conditions all game. They're like me. Force of Negation. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we hit the Force of Negation now. Couldn't have hit that any time before this moment. Yeesh. Okay. How are they winning this game? They have Brazen Borrower. They have Greater Gargadons. Okay. Not yet, but they will. Okay, so let's put this Delta down. That'll get me a 3rd island. Mystic Sanctuary can then set one of these Temporal Masteries, and then we'll get rolling again. Losing the Lurrus there was unfortunate. So I'm pretty sure we're supposed to hold it in future until we have a Force of Negation, like 10 out of 10. But did not do so, got punished immediately. It happens. I will take that. Oh, and Snap is a clock. Sick. Hey, we're gonna do that thing you want to do where we win the game. Another stamp? Sure, you got it. They've cast 2 restored balances. They got 1 more coming. Love it. Okay, so if I snap an opt right now, I cast the opt, but I screw myself out of being able to Temporal Mastery. So but I can't snap for anything relevant, I don't think, which is a shame. Snap, path to snap, and then wait, no, that'll mean we shuffle. That's the reason not to do that. I think we're just playing a naked snap here. Sucks. Okay, go to my turn. Reveal. Yes. Okay. How many restore balances have they burned through? 2, and they've got 1 on suspend. Whee! Do 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 do. Well, that's a reasonable draw. Get in there, Snappy. 1 snap addresser. They do have a restore balance coming this upkeep. We're just going to remand it, I think. Brazen Bar. They're actually playing the creature. No. So we're going to force the restore balance. Boosh. Get out of here. Yep. 1 Bone Crusher. Oh, he looks ready. Bone Crusher is ready. They got him for 3 mana. Think we have another Mystic Sanctuary in this deck? There are 3. Oh, there's 2 more. Good, good. Come at me, bruh. Holy crap, Exalted Trigger. Well, we're taking 5. Yikes. I too enjoy the Bone Crusher's ready bit. Am I remanding this Bone Crusher? That feels wrong. No, we're going to go counter draw. Then we're going to reset Temporal Mastery and see where we can go with that. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. An attack for 2, counter bounce. Yeah, we could have done that, but it's not really. Yeah. So we're gonna draw, or we're gonna grab Path to Exile here. Path to Bone Crusher. Well, Larynx Punchworthy, we may play a deck that's low on win conditions, but theirs is basically on 0 now. close to it anyway. Gargadon. Whoa-ohs. Rikes, Raggy. Oh, I should have sacked an Omen there. Definitely. Okay. I mean, their deck is very cool, at least. We're going to lose to something cool if we lose here. We're putting them in the 4? Uh-oh. Wow. At some point, they took a lot of damage. Not really sure where, but I am okay with it. What is this? What are you doing? Borrower. That plus the stomp will kill me, so no. Cut it out. Stop it. So they're really right because they have petty theft. Okay, I see. Bauble. No. Plains is worse. That's really worse. Well, good luck, Godspeed me. Get him. Oh no. Do they have one more restore balance? Oh no! They have a Gargadon! No! Yeah. Maybe they don't have another restore balance in their deck and they just screwed themselves? Cascade. What do you got? They didn't have one! They wanted me to concede, but they didn't have one! Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing! Love it. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. Oh, good times. Good times. All right. So Surgical and Meddling Mage seem like okay things to be playing here, probably. And Myth realized? As long as they're not instant speed hitting us with the restore balance. Think we can cut down on some time walks. That's like a weird. That is a weird intuition, but I feel like we can cut down on time walks, and I want to cut the exhaustion. Force of Negation is really good. I wish we had the other two in the sideboard here. Aether Gust is definitely too narrow here, I'm thinking. Surgical seems really good because they've got a very small number of relevant spells in their deck. There's a lot of air, looks like. So, happy to hit them with that one. Don't need Forge-Tender, Terminus, no. I think I'm pretty happy here. I'm gonna cut the smidgens and get this exhaustion back in just because it feels more right, maybe. Weird game. But we are definitely against a Hoopy Fruit, that's for damn sure. I don't know what Lawson's doing not playing Modern right now. This is a hoot and a half. We've played against weird, wild decks all night long. Played against that Naya Lands deck. Playing against this nonsense. It's Restore Balance, but, you know, not the good one. They're playing Memory Leak. Why are they playing Memory Leak? Like, I can't... What is happening? What year is it? They had Leyline in their main deck. Like, what? Why are you playing this card? You missed again. Is it just to get cards out of your hand like you're expecting to miss? Is that the deal? So you can set up for a better restore balance in the early game? Because if so, that's like cool, but completely bonkers, right? Yikes. The reason I'm not suspending this Ancestral Vision is I really want to have this Remand ready ASAP. Boop, boom, 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 boom. Babbity bow, bow, wow, bow, 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 wow. Go Ancestral number 2. Fetches at beginning of combat. Okay, okay. The Triome again? Yep. Raugrin Triome. As foretold. Bone Crusher Hardcast on 4. No. Well. First one's coming next turn. Nice. Nice, nice. Ooh, Mikokoro. I love that my Google now, by the way, currently defaults to I looked at the pronunciation of errant earlier, and it defaulted to telling me the English to Japanese translation. Like, yes, thank you. My Google knows what I'm about. Google knows what I'm about. Target me. Me. I want the cards. Give them. What are you going to do? Counter it? Huh? B. Ricochet Trap. Yes, apparently they are. Do I remand it? I guess I have to remand my Ancestral Vision. They did counter it. Huh. Yeah, I mean I can't let them steal it. Ouch. That was a hit. I mean, yeah, you're right. I asked for it. I take full responsibility for my actions. Here's my threat. 1 mana threat. I did, in fact, ask for that one. So, here we are. Just bathing in my hubris. You gonna restore balance here, friend? You gonna knock me 1 land? And 1 card in hand? Stomp. Stomp is fine. Ouch. It's our giant's wife. She's mad about last game. Where did he go? Is he stomping without me? No, I swear, ma'am. Okay, so always yield. Yep. So we have another one coming? No, not yet. But if do I want another land right now? No. But if I time warp here, we'll get to this one. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll just play a pretty sort of low impact time warp here. They can steal time warp with Ricochet Trap. That's crazy. Good for you. Opponent has the crazy sideboard. They're nuts over there. Good lord. Okay. So we're not going to do that without being able to have Remand up. I think what we're going to do is pass the turn. And then we're going to Mystic Sanctuary, reset a Remand. So since I'm doing that, I have the mana to suspend this, get that back out there. That's so crazy. You are completely insane, opponent, and I am here for it. Adds 1 mana at end of turn. They want the Gemstone Mine smaller. Got it. Got it. Man, their deck is wild. What a crazy play pattern. Okay, so I can't make this big enough to get in a fight with Bone Crusher. So I'm not gonna. Bone Crusher. So let's go ahead and reset a Remand. Yes, we can still add a counter and have the Remand. Yep, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Make our Myth realized into a 2/2, and then it's going to go 3/3 on my upkeep. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be great. It's all going to be good and great. Great and good. Push it. Push it. Push it real good. Doot, 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 doot. All right. Don't have another Ricochet Trap. That was cruel and unusual. Me. I want to draw the cards. Me. This one. Cool. Resolves. Well, thank goodness. All right. Time warp me? If they weren't going to fight over the other one, they're not going to fight on this one, right? Eh? 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 They might, if they are very clever, they could restore back. Okay, so they don't have it. They should have fought over it there. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah, we're gonna do it again and again and again and again and again. If I don't reset the time warp now, I should have suspended this. Okay. Well, since I already made one mistake. Cool. Careful about when you fetch. I already screwed up because, yeah. I already screwed up when I was going to do it. I understand exactly what you were telling me to be careful about. So we'll see what occurs here. They let the fetch resolve. If they were planning to fight me here, they shouldn't have done that. We'll see what happens. Is this a stomp? Violent Outburst. Cascade away. What? Oh, they're Mystic Sanctuary? Is it? No, that's my... What? Ooh. Big rain sounds. Okay, so is that on the stack now? Are you... Yeah, okay. Remand! Go away. Pew! They floated a blue, which is not Ricochet Trap, but it is. Mystical Dispute. Yay! Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, my Myth Realize is going to be quite large. Oh, my opponent had to sack their creature. Neat. So, got him? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, this might work out for us. Yeah. Do I want this Time Warp on top? Is this coming off now? No, 3 turns. Yeah, I'll put it on top. So we're gonna crack them for 5. And we've got Snap Opt plus Remand still, so. Donk. Myth realized. Get him. Monk Avatar, baby. Myth realized the hottest of sideboard tech against Restore Balance decks. Bone Crusher? Do I have a... No, I boarded on my past. Let's just remand this, probably. Boop! Man, this Myth Realize is going to kill him real quick. If we rip a land, we're just going to kill them now. That's crazy. This is wild. Okay, that wasn't a land. I wonder if I should reset. I can't. I can't reset anything right now. So let's just get the 3rd island. Sheesh. Scared the hell out of me, Moto interface. You fetch and your entire library is gray. That is not normally a good sign, but it was just a bug. Whew. Actually, we can just wait on this, I guess. We don't have to force anything here. We have Snap Remand. Yeah, me too, dude. And I'm the one in the seat here. Just a little bit of interface goofiness. And you're like, oh god, no. Oh no. Hot seat was real hot there. That's a good one. So if I animate the Myth Realized, I don't have Remand. I have Snap Opt, and I have a Force. It's probably good enough. How much does it hurt me to just wait? Probably not much. I'm not gonna tap out and lose the game here. Let's do that. You fool! You played a land! Okay, so we're on their turn. Let's Snap Opt. Seems like they have 6'd. Obviously, they can turn the F6 off if they think it's relevant. Oh! Yes, please. Yeah, I'd like that. So if they try to Cascade, we just eat all of their Restore Balances? Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into that. They're not doing any... Wow! The first card we flipped was a Temporal Mastery. Yes, I would like to reveal this. Yes, I would like to cast it for its miracle cost. Thanks, deck. Okay, so we just won. Is that where we're at? Okay. I didn't hit a land and all that? Holy crap. Oh, Myth Realized with Bauble, though, is great. They're almost just dead. Alright. Let's hope they don't magically have some kind of removal here. They could have, like, Petty Theft or some nonsense. They didn't. Okay. Jeez! We haven't lost that many lands. Good lord. I mean, like, obviously I don't need them anymore. Like, I think this is over, but, like, yeesh. Is it on top? Can I look? Let me peek. Omen of the Sea. No, it's not. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, what if I killed you? How you like me now? How about that? Yeah. Yay! Magic. Hold on, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta check out this storm. This seems wild. Two seconds, folks. 2 seconds. Alrighty. It is amazing out there. Actually, I'm just going to leave this open. If the stream goes down, folks, we can guarantee that it was because of crazy lightning. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like there's a good chance the power is going to go out with a storm that big. But we'll see. When you say lights flicker, though, that makes me think horror movie. So let's not be killed while there's hail. Both, right? Power out horror movie, of course, of course. That lightning is wild. I'll kill the murderer with hail. Nice. I want you in my corner during the murder mystery. Or during the horror movie. We are against Poncho Nader, 55. Alright. Yep, hands banger. Let's go. Let's go! Opponent also on Lurrus. Cool, cool. We both brought guns to the knife fight. Opponent rolls to 5. Holy crap. You guys can't see it, but the rolls here are amazing. They rolled a 5, I rolled a 5. They rolled a 3, I rolled a 3. They rolled a 3, I rolled a 4. Ha! Got him! Temporal Mastery is the chancellor of this deck. You right, dog. You right. Okay, since we're against unknown Lurrus deck, I think I'm gonna shock Hallowed Fountain, suspend Ancestral Visions, and I think I am not gonna crack these baubles until their upkeep, because there's a reasonable chance they're on Jund. I would guess they're on Jund. Could be on Black-Red. Either way, they're gonna have discard. So Swamp. Well, could be either one. I just run, and then you'll have to carry me because of poured cardio. I got you. I've literally carried you up a hill already, so we know that's not going to be a problem. It is Jund. Neato. Do I want to hold on to the second Bauble then? Probably. No, we can find one later. I hit a third Bauble. Oh, this Ancestral's gonna eat them alive, right? Because there's no way a Jund deck is gonna kill me before we get there. Yeah. Fun fact, Poor and Cardio are a can of mace and a taser. Amara's just affectionately named them for some reason. I just run and then you'll have to carry me because of sorry, I gotta carry because of mace and taser. Okay. I am not able to hang those words together in the correct exact order to make it the joke you wanted, Roy, but I'm glad I got to stumble through that. Bless you, Roy. You are my kind of human. I sprayed too close to my face. Exactly. She can't shoot both while running. It's easier to shoot if someone else does the moving. Got it. Okay, so she's well armed, and I'm well prepared in terms of cardio. Got him. So opponent had a Raging Ravine on top of their deck, so they are like the slow rolling Jund deck. If they slam a Renin 6, I think I'm definitely gonna force it. I am not interested in dealing with Renin 6 shenanigans. They currently lack any black mana to activate their Nile Spellbomb or to draw the card off the trigger. So I'm assuming that's what is causing the hold up here. They are quite flooded, actually, because we know they have a Swamp and a Raging Ravine in their hand. This has to be... What is this? Okay, this no longer has to be anything. This is... What? Scoos. Okay. Man, they got a lot of graveyard hate in their deck. Am I pathing this yet? No. No, not soon. They already have one piece of graveyard hate, so I really don't need to deal with the second one. 3 more turns. Okay. I could activate this at their end step, actually, so... Alright. What do you got, nerd? Ponchinator. What a geek. Yeah. But unlike the Miracles deck, we don't get anywhere near as much mileage out of it as they do, so I don't feel as bad about it. Yeah, it's fine. Whoop. Okay. I will take that. That is an acceptable card to draw. That is another acceptable card to draw. Okay. You're kind of doing it, deck. You're kind of doing it. Love it. Like it. Want some more of it. Spell bombs. Me? Damn. Rats. Ah, look at all this clutter they put on my Ancestral Visions. How am I ever going to read it now? Thoughtseize, eh? Path. Also path. Bye, friends. Bye. Question is, do I force this now? What are they going to take? They're going to take one of my Temporal Masteries. Yeah, I'd rather force this. Because we could quote-unquote go off this turn, I think. Yeah! Love it! That is absolutely the correct order to cast those spells. They just got real unlucky. Whew. Yikes. On behalf of you, opponent, yikes. Well, now let's bury them. Beep, 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 boom, 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 wow. Whoo! Those are cards. Okay. So reset Ancestral. Because unfortunately we didn't discard any of our Temporal Masteries. Gonna Time Warp. So this is kind of one of those value Time Warps. It's nothing flashy, we're just getting ourselves set up for the future. The Grim Flayer is not a huge threat yet, and we know one of the cards in their hand is still the Raging Ravine, I think? Maybe they shuffled it. Maybe that's why it hasn't come down yet. I might have made them shuffle after I saw the Raging Ravine on top. Or they might have used the fetch land, because they had it earlier. Grim Flayer's coming in for 2! Oh no! Lightning Bolt me! Oh no! Oh, that gives them 4 card types. Well, shoot. Still rather keep the Force. Use the Force, Sack. But Luke, but Ben, I don't understand. You will in time. All right. Possibly all right. It's neat. We can kind of sideboard into Miracles. That's pretty cool. We sideboard into Miracles, but we play more Miracles than Miracles does. Are we the real Miracles then? Oh, they still have the Raging Ravine. Thank goodness. Well, crap. Don't play the Spell Bomb. 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 I mean, I'm going to force it, but don't play the Spell Bomb. We were Miracles all along. Scoos. Good. Good. All right, so we're really under pressure here, though, unfortunately, to try to go off. So, Omen. Yeah, that is much better than having to Mikokoro. So we need a snap, I think. Time Warp's good. It's not great, but it's good. So, Time Warp on top. Island on top of that. Draw the island. Draw the Time Warp. Okay. Hey, you like my Explore, Roy? My Explore is one of them free spells. Hello, Let Me Sleep. I assume you are from the Toronto Nerds group. I don't know who you are, but... Yikes. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roy! We're doing it! We're doing it! We get to cast these Explorers too! Which means we're gonna get to the Ancestral Visions. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. It's not good, but it's funny. Before you cast those Explorers. Oh. Okay, so we had a Time Warp there. So we can keep going. Tarn is good because that's a fetch land. Let's suspend this. Play the Tarn. And then we can get our Lurrus here. Which doesn't rebuy us anything yet, but it will. It will. So Time Warp on top. Play this Time Warp. Whee! Lurrus. Time Warp. Whee! Alright. Okay. We get no value from the Time Warp, unfortunately. Oh, Lurrus and Omen of the Sea is kind of sick, huh? I see. Shoot. I don't have enough mana to do it. So I can reset Time Warp. Sack the Omen. Play the Omen. I can't play the Time Warp. I could play a Path to Exile. I can reset the Time Warp and draw with Mikokoro. Got it. Got it. It doesn't really get me much further, but it's better than just dying, I guess. Oh, it gets me closer to the Ancestral. Whee! I don't think I'm attacking into this. Seems unwise. Okay. So we gotta get through one more turn here. I have no Mystic Sanctuaries. I am fresh out. Well, that draw is not great. So scry 2. Exhaustion! That's kind of sweet. Plains on bottom, Exhaustion on the top. Cast the Omen. Draw Exhaustion. Omen on top. Exhaustion on top. You are very sleepy. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our Lurrus here, but wasn't really doing that much. So, good luck, Godspeed, little Lurrus. We're going to end up gaining some life here, so that's not too bad. Turn OP to Snorlax, yes. Have we found 0 Snapcasters? Is that accurate? 0 snaps, goodness gracious. I really hope they don't have a land here to play Nile Spellbomb that I will bounce to their hand. Never mind, we're good. We're good. If they play Nile Spellbomb, we're going to bounce it with a Remand. Do it. Do it. Ah, blew it. Boop. Come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I knew it. Damn it, that's the one that bothers me. Knew it. There we go. Edited for public consumption. Knew it. Okay. So the question is, can we win? We're going to draw multiple Snapcaster Mages. Well, one. Huh. Okay. That is perfect. So let's go top. Top. Did I screw that up? I did. That's okay. We're going to fix it. So let's play Snap. Target Time Warp. Time Warp me. Okay. I know what the top two cards of my library are. So we're going to Omen, we're going to draw the Cryptic, we're going to leave the Temporal Mastery on top. So the way I did the scry that I did earlier, and by earlier I mean like a second ago, was basically backwards, but it's fine. So we know what we're drawing, so we're not going to upkeep scry. We want that. We'll reveal this. Yes. Okay. Cast it. Whee! Take your turns, baby! Attack for 2. I can bounce a Mystic Sanctuary and put a Time Warp on top. And draw a card. So we'll do that. Play Mystic Sanctuary. Put Time Warp on top. There is one more Time Warp in our graveyard. We do have a turn queued up right now. I want to play the Snapcaster, but I don't want to play it without getting... No, I think I have to. We're going to Snap Path the Grimflayer in case we fail at some point. This also puts more clock into play, so... for anyone who's chatting or asking about anything, I'm just trying to get through a very complicated sequence here. Okay. So we got a turn here. I'm going to upkeep Omen, because there are things in particular I need to draw. I do have a turn banked. That's perfect. That's perfect. Draw that. Our Explorer Storm count has slowed down? I mean, I'm not worried about it. I think we're like 1 point from having them deterministically dead now. So let's Time Warp. Can't cast the Cryptic. Oh, I can. Can I? Yes, I can. Assuming there's a land in my deck. Should have played the Flooded Strand if I was worried about it. We can see our whole deck there, and there is not much left. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Mystic Sanctuary, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! Okay, so I can't play a land this turn. I have a turn bank, that's fine. There's also one more Time Warp in my deck. I need to be able to draw the top card, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It costs 8 for me to Time Warp right now, so yeah, we're good. Nice. Bottom, top. Draw my third Snappy Lad. 1 Snappy Dresser. And put Time Warp on top. Where are you? There you are. All right, we've got them deterministically dead now. So that's on top. We use Mikokoro. Draw that. Time Warp myself. Can we talk about how sweet that game was? That game was the nuts. The game was hot gasoline and hopefully, on time concerns, we'll be able to win the match. Because I'm a little concerned. Deck is great. Yeah, it's certainly reasonably effective. So we just put our opponent to 1. I do miss the lightning bolts. I'm not gonna lie. But the paths were great here. Can we talk about the fact that we had like 2 Temporal Masteries in our hand from the early game and we managed to pull this one out? That was nuts. I cannot believe that we did that. For anyone wondering, we are not the bad guys as much as Neobrand players, but not by much. Our opponent had to suffer to get to the end of this game. I am so sorry. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just grabbing more water, and then we'll get our sideboarding together for this Jund matchup. I don't know if I want Myth Realized, but we'll find out. So this is kind of going to be one of those matchups where it's super unfortunate we don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Because I'm pretty sure bringing in Meddling Mage is wrong, even though they're a Lurrus deck. I think Aether Gust is very, very good, definitely. Terminus is fine, I think. And I feel like what I want to do is board down on Temporal Masteries. Maybe get the Exhaustion out of there. Obviously, there's like gas in that game, but I think something like this is where I want to be. I'm sure Roy the boy has some feelings, but I think this is good. I don't know. This deck is wacky. It's very, very tricky. But I do have my Snapcaster Mage to get me through all this. So, for anyone who enjoys the Star City Games Creature Collection or Crabs or Snapcaster Mages, this guy is an adorable friend. Little Snapcaster. Diego Crab. Okay. Oh, maybe I could go down on the remands. Oh, I know that sound. Hold on a second, friends.
You can run, but you can't glide.
What's up, raiding party from Elevation AV? Should heed his warning. They can run, but they can't glide. Oh, look at that! Stop me last week from 5-0ing a league, so I'll raid you as punishment. Delicious. Well played, opponent. Wait, you're not my opponent, you're now my friend. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some crazy blue-white taking turns here. We just won an incredibly long game against Jund, where I cast 2 Temporal Masteries. Dose. Like, hard cast. Like 7 mana. Like, turn lands sideways. Just pick up a fistful of lands and just tilt them. So, against a Jund deck, this hand is obviously not exciting, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get hit with Inquisitions and or Thoughtseizes here, so... Oh, they didn't! Oh, they kept the Spellbomb. That's fine. Ancestral Visions don't care about no Spellbomb. Yikes. Turn 1 immediately. Terminus? Do you want a Terminus? Hey, you boarded in Terminus. You want this Terminus? We do get to suspend the Ancestral Visions. We dodged the turn 1 discard. Is this game over? It might be, Roy. It might be. We do, in theory, have the ability to, if they make us discard a Terminus, we can flip it back on top of our deck with Yikes! Bobby. Bob hitting the board. Good sideboard from them. Oh, or not. Jesus. Deck was just like, you want to draw the Termini? You boarded him in. You boarded in Terminus. Do you want to cast it? You nailed it, dude. Oh, Magic's great. Magic's great. Super genius. Yes, I like the sound of that. Super genius. Wile E. Coyote. Roy, I can't believe my sideboard doesn't have any rest in pieces to deal with all this shenanigans from them. Can you believe that? Can you believe our deck is not playing rest in peace to deal with this graveyard of theirs? I just don't understand it. Alright, are we going to flip the third Terminus here? Because that'd be a time. Nope. I'll take it.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
I typed that one out because that opponent said, did we board in Crypt? We did not, because I'm an idiot. Good point for game 3 if we get there. On the plus side, if they Inquisition us, we get to just fire off the Snapcaster. That ain't not bad. Yowza, yeah. Like Inspector Gadget up in this B. Yowza. Come on, come on. Aww. This Ancestral Visions has you feeling stable. I can agree with that. Yes! Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Roy, I'm so excited. I love blanking discard spells so much. Eat me, nerd. If only we had a Loxodon Smiter. I mean, that would be great, but beggar, not chooser. I'm good. I don't need to play nonsense like that. We good. This is great. Hand is good. Bolt. Reds. Oh. Oh, no. Snappy boy. Oh, no. Don't even care. They don't even care. They don't need to kill my Snapcaster. They just want that value. OP hopping on the value train. Yeah, that's right. If we were playing actual Explorer, sure, it would cost 2. But that means you could Inquisition it. Can you imagine the value people would get? Second Ancestral. Love it. All right. Bonk. It's hammer time. It's very light. Tap him on the head. Bloop. Okay, opponent. Play a creature. That's not a creature. Play a creature. Do it. A really scary, threatening one that you really want to keep. Well, we can reset the Terminus, but they have a Nile Spellbomb, so... There's your extra large bed for... Hubba hubba. Row. I got some of that in the wrong order. Stop it. I love my wife. And the only thing I'm going to use this bed for is eating, drinking, and maybe building a little fort, but that is it. All right, we're going to set the Terminus because I think it's going to get them to blow their Nile Spellbomb. They probably want to keep the Tarmogoyf. Probably want to keep your Tarmogoyf, opponent. Opponent. Want to keep your Tarmogoyf. You, my opponent, they're flipping my cable around. You, my opponent, want to keep this Tarmogoyf. I know you do. You don't not want to keep it. That'd be crazy talk. Okay. I'm cool. I'll do it. Maybe they don't understand how it works with Ancestral Visions. No, I know they could do that, but that's reveal Terminus, yes. Oh, may I? May I? I'd love to. Thanks, deck. Bye, Tarmogoyf.
Compadres,
Sweep away.
it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks for the follow, Makel 1916. And Let Me Sleep from earlier, I did type that one out manually, but if anyone was curious, it was because Let Me Sleep said earlier that they could not listen. That wasn't Paul, was it? Was that Paul? Was Let Me Sleep Paul? Maybe it was. I know Paul sometimes in the evening can't listen. I think I'm gonna Cryptic counter this and bounce the Renin 6. No, they already picked up their Baron War. I don't want to give them free value like that. Maybe just counter draw. Yeah, let's just counter draw. Let's get a nice little twofer. Pew pew. It looks like most of their... Oh, is he Gengyu Zhu? Okay. Zhu Gengyu. Sorry, I didn't read that. I just assumed it was the same as his name, but it's not. Zhu Gengyu, yeah. Do I care? No, go nuts. It's all you, buddy. What are you gonna take? My time warp? Go nuts. Literally, if I cast it on my next turn, it would basically just go to my graveyard. Mm-hmm. Scoos. Ooh, that's not nice. Okay, looking for land off the top here. Yeah, that'll do it. So what if I put the Time Warp on top? Oh no, they've got the Spell Bomb. Maybe they're not gonna notice. Again. No! Wait, they don't have black open. That's fine. I'll take the value. So we're losing a bunch of stuff. But still got a Terminus in there. We good. Not great, but good. So we're in 6 at 4. Can you not see? Is that small? I guess your MacBook's pretty tiny. All right. What? Good lord, they want to draw a lot of cards. Definitely having trouble on your end. Well, okay. I'm happy to let you know. My opponent's trying to keep up with my ancestrals. I get it. You're jelly. I see you. Wow. That is some next level greed. What if I kill your Renin 6? What are you even gonna do then? They've also put themselves to 10 by fetching so much. This is hilarious. This has been a wacky game. Drew a Terminus on turn 0, going into turn 1. Then we drew the second Terminus immediately after that. Whoa-ly jumping.
You can run, but you can't glide.
Pumping like the city of Compton up in here. What is up, Dylan MTG and raiding crew? Good lord, we are getting hit hard tonight. All right, we're definitely doing a third league. We're going to have a bunch of people in here. So, and these ones have been going, well, I could call this one fast. This definitely hasn't been fast, but we're going to do a third league, probably Turbo Prison, because it's speedy. And it's a blast. And I got it into the deck dump this week, so. I guess I can opt first. Let's opt first. Bauble. Sure. Just because I want to get to my Lurrus anyway. Yeah, let's take it. Get out of here, you. To Dylan and crew, we are playing blue-white taking turns. We had a very, very crazy game one, which probably means I'm going to die in this match on timing out. But this game actually looks pretty good. We've got a second Ancestral Visions coming off of suspend this turn. So today we played Living Belcher and Sorin Slivers. Cool. There was someone in the Faithless Brewing Discord who was trying to get Sorin going with something. I can't remember what, but it was it sounded neat. Neat. All right, what do we get? Good stuff. Cool. All right, Bauble. Bauble myself. Opt Time Warp. That's the third Mystic Sanctuary, right? Yeah, it is. Cool. Got another Ancestral on the way. They have no way to exile my graveyard right now. That's good. I don't want to reset the Time Warp yet because I don't have the Lurrus or any way to gain specific advantage off of it yet. I will have to read your comments about your deck in a second because I've got 4 minutes, and if I want to win this game, I'm probably going to have to use all 4 minutes like right now, so apologies. Okay, so we natty drew, or out of the 2 cards there, we drew another Time Warp. So we're going to reset Time Warp again, which is going to get us to this Ancestral. So, and then hopefully from that point we can win. Yikes. Okay, screwed that up, but that's okay. Didn't screw it up badly enough. I could cast the Lurrus here. They have 1 card in hand. Do I think it's likely it's something that kills a Lurrus? Yeah, probably. We're not under too much pressure if I pass the turn, so we're going to play Omen this turn. Pick up the Time Warp and set up a little bit of the... Ooh, okay, never mind. So on top, draw the Time Warp now. Go to my next turn, draw the Temporal Mastery. Now we get to play the Lurrus, and this should be all she wrote. It's going to take a little working through, but reveal. Yes, please. Why does the shortcut not work for that one? I will never know. Okay, yes, please cast. Right now. Thank you. Okay. Their removal spell is likely to be Lightning Bolt. So we can Aether Gust a Bolt. Do get a Bauble here, so we're going to start getting some extra turns, or sorry, getting some extra draws. What's on top? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. So let's see if they try to kill my Lurrus now. I would assume they're going to. Their last card in hand is likely removal. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Ha ha ha! Oh, I cannot believe it. Whoo! Puts it on the bottom. All right, should be game. Gonna have to play speedy, but this Ancestral Visions should get me there. Okay. And then we've got another Time Warp. Perfect. Can't get through the Grim Flare yet. Let's see if we can find a way through that guy. Oh, yikes. Bottom. Time Warp me. Bauble. Okay. Can't attack yet. Oh, we have an Omen of the Sea in the graveyard now that we can cast with Lurrus. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got there. Wait, dead at. All right. So we're gonna Aether Gust the Grim Flare. So yes, please, thank you. That is everything I needed and more. Okay, so Time Warp. Snap. Opt. Alright, hold on, friends. Just got to make sure I don't time out. We are going to win relatively soon. Prairie Stream, Snap. Feels like I just snap Aether Gust here, but probably should actually. I get to Kraken for 5. Then it likely doesn't matter after that point. Oh, I have the Snap Time Warp too. Okay, we got there. I just didn't count my mana once, and that one time turns out didn't matter. Excuse me? Yeah, okay. Excuse me, deck. I would like to win this one, please. I would like to be 2-0 with this sweet pile of Magic the Gathering cards. Snap number 3. Get out of here. Boosh. I chose it. Yay! Yay, concession lockup. Alright, we made it. I think it actually have legs, but it needs to be more of a sliver aggro deck with Sorin Morphoron as a kind of big swing. Did you ever see like the crazy Sorin Morphoron the Boundless like combo deck with like Sliver Hive Lord and Sliver, or the first Sliver, and I think it had at least one more of the 5-color slivers, because with Morphoron they all cost 0. I ran into it once and it was wild. Twice? I think twice. Timed out a Kiki player today with Boggles. Really? Weird. We're against Bernardo DG. 250 life. I made them do the combo. They had 5 minutes left. Wow. Really? They couldn't do it? That's a little... Okay, so we're keeping this hand. This hand could be anything. Also, if anyone didn't notice, because I was going to point it out last match and then I failed to, there's been a large quality of life update in the fact that Platinum Empyrean is annoying. Agreed. A large quality of life update. If you only have one legal companion for your deck, it defaults to being chosen, which I think is a reasonable. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. You can choose not to choose it. You can choose to lose. Streamlining MTGO. Yeah, it happens from time to time. They do make QOL upgrades. Oh, we're against Jund again. Yeah. I would expect Jund Lurrus, by the by, to be one of the Lurrus decks that survives best, but I do think there will be a return to classic Jund. Not like in a huge way or anything silly, but I would expect some classic Jund to pop up for those people who like playing Liliana and Bloodbraid Elves. I would expect that to be a deck that returns to existence in some form. Tarmogoyf. Blah. Ow, you nerd. Watch out, bald nerd. Alright. We get my planes. Cast Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea. Do 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 do. The fourth Bauble. Nah, I'm good. Probably want that in the deck, thank you. Am I shocking that? Nah. Scoif is gonna beat us but good. Yep. Opponent has the classy Baron Moor. Good for them. Onslaught Baron Moor. It's the Moor. The Baron Moor. At least it's not a Baron Highlands. Ren 6. Yeah. Ambush Viper could have been great there. Roy, they're also generating value. What do I do? Alright. Flip Temporal Mastery? Yeah! Yeah! Thanks, deck. Hey, remember how we said we were going to play Explore? Explore. But mine untaps all my lands. Apparently you just call your shots. I mean, that's always been the way it's been on this channel. Like, once we start calling shots, apparently it just goes. Like we just hit every single called shot on this channel. Don't know why. Don't know. I can't. And there's the thing I wanted. Nice. Love it. All right. We're going to hit them on their upkeep with that. Man, they hit that Ancestral early. Yeah, that sucked. Do I have Time Warp here? I kind of do. Probably I have the time to just pass the turn and path and continue on our merry way here. Spells suck. That's quality uncard. That is a quality uncard. Good for them. Spells suck. That's great. Hey, did you guys see the spell suck? Man. You think that's a well-designed uncard? I mean, it is in the way... that is one of the... Nice! Thank you, opponent. It is one of the styles of undesigns that they do where all they really did was took like a very common effect and they just stapled one of the unmechanics to it. Which is fine. I mean, that's how they do cards in normal sets. I haven't drawn any cards this turn. One of the things that made Unstable a much better set, in my opinion, than the previous unsets is the fact that it had basic effects like that were reasonable. The other ones were like really goofy versions of counterspells. Yeah, Unstable was a sweet draft set. It was really fun. It's going to be opponent viciously removing my Snapcaster Mage here. Just get the flip out. But what they've forgotten is we are also a Lurrus. What in the what? Oh, that is so rude. Target player discards a card. Nah, we'll be fine. They twofered me. Gosh. Gosh and goodness. Okay. We really... Okay, that'll work. So... Ancestral on top. I guess we're playing a bit of a long game. Time Warp me. I can attack Renin 6 twice, put it to 1. So if they want to kill my Snap with it, they'll have to lose the Renin 6. I will take it. Maybe resetting the Ancestral was silly. I don't know. We shall see. Do I want to play out my Lurrus here? There's Baubles. Yeah, we do. So, 1, we have Remand. 2, I know 2 of the cards in their hands are lands or the Kroxa. So, and 3... Is there a 3? Probably not a 3. Felt like the thing to do at the time. I guess this pushes them on a bunch of different axes here. So, if they Kroxa, will discard the Time Warp, because I want to have the Remand for the removal spell. One of the problems is their removal spells are largely super cheap. Hopefully they have something awkward like Maelstrom Pulse. I guess if we get to keep the Time Warp, it gets me closer to the Ancestral Vision, so that's not too bad. We only use 1 Mystic Sanctuary, that's kind of nice. Kolaghan's Command. God lord, that is so unbelievably rude here. Well, Lurrus gon' die. But Lurrus was a quality 2-for-1, so I'll take it. Jeez. God, I hate Kolaghan's Command. I mean, I love it more than anything. Like, that the actual truth. I love Kolaghan's Command. I love that card so much it hurts sometimes. Yeah, why didn't you plus your Renin 6 for value? That was obviously the right choice. Come on. Okay, so Time Warp. Reset. Temporal Mastery. Because we want to get to the Ancestral here. Excuse me, we're on low resources, not no resources. Eesh. So, I could pay full retail for this, but why pay more when you can pay less? Pay less shoe stores. It also means I can Omen here. Opt into opt. Actually... That's fine. No, wait, I should have put one of the ops on the bottom. I'm silly. Silly human. Well, that was a good draw. Pass the turn? Yeah, and then next turn we have Ancestral coming off. Okay. Cycle the Mur. We know for sure one of the cards in their hand is Kroxa. So I could snap. Yeah, we're gonna snap path that. Which means I'm gonna take 3, but that's probably alright. Oh no. And the Raging Ravine's gonna whack us? Gross. So let's let that trigger go. Ow. Path that. Get out of here, nerd. Alright. I guess I could snap chump the Raging Ravine, but I really don't want to do that. Actually, if they spend their whole turn attacking me with the Raging Ravine, I'm pretty happy. They have their Lurrus still? Goodness gracious. This is an interesting example of how different this game... Oh, they've got a Renin 6 in their graveyard. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the reason the Jund deck is going to survive right there. Whew. Well, I don't know what we could possibly draw out of here, but drawing 4 cards is a good start. So, good luck me. I mean, that's an okay 4, I guess. Jeez. Whew. The problem is I already burned through my Lurrus because I wasn't expecting them to be able to just repeatedly remove it there, which I really should have. Like, that was a kind of loose play where I played my Lurrus. I just wanted to go up on resources. I had a bunch of stuff going on, but maybe that was not correct. And these are the things. Nice. These are the things I am going to miss about this era. Is this is a cool matchup, and we've had a lot of awesome back and forth, my opponent and I here. So it's a little bit of a shame to see it go. Not that these decks won't exist in... Yee. I think we might be drawing too many cards. Roy? I'm scared. This could be too many cards. What happens? I don't know what happens. Do another... No, we don't. It's crazy talk. If you say so. Okay, Time Warp on top. So Mikokoro is certainly a sweet thing to have in this deck, because we get to draw our Time Warp here, where otherwise we wouldn't be able to. Alright, let's go, go, go! I got one more turn to get through to get to my first Ancestral. Yeah, if your problem is drawing too many cards, your real problem is playing too few Thassa's Oracles. Well said, my friend. Let's bottom that. Let's try to draw it. Nope. Alright. Alright, we're going to have to pass the turn here. Hopefully, Cryptic Command keeps me alive. Alright, opponent. Over to you. You jerk. So, hopefully they come in, or they attempt to attack with Raging Ravine. Seal of Fire. They think I have Snapcaster Mage. That's fair. What is up, Amulet 4TW? I assume that's for the win. Alright. Yeah, we have to let this resolve, so if they have a Lightning Bolt in their hand, we are super dead. Yeah. Yeah, so if they have the Bolt, we're just dead, and there's nothing we can do. Well, I could draw a card with Mikokoro. Anywho, Valakut you up or Amulet for the win. We are here all the times playing some Magic the Gathering cards. Trying to win games. Return target opponent to his owner's hand, draw a card. So come on by 8 till late on weeknights. Do they bolt the Lurrus in order to stop me from drawing the card? That was the real question. Also, do they know that they can cast another spell with Lurrus now? They do. Shoot. I don't want to go to 1. Oh, they have Rensick still? Did I died? Yeah. Shoot. Alright, what was on top? Did not realize. It's fine. We were way behind in that game, but that was... Yeah. The other Cryptic. Rough. Rough. Okay. Close one. Kind of. I'm not really sure. We definitely weren't, like, close to winning, but we didn't have to lose there. We could have been in that for a lot longer. Okay, so get the Tormod's Crypt in here. Surgical's probably really good. And then the Termini. Let's get the Remands out. They're kind of not the best against a relatively low CMC deck. This is what we did last time. It worked out okay. I feel like Myth Realized could be okay, but I'm not sure on that one. Force is right. Force is not supposed to stay in against Jund. I don't know, let's try the Myth Realized. Maybe they're really good here. Seems like they definitely could be. I like this weird pile I've put together. Let's go. Let's go! We're on the play this time, and as usual, that if you look back to the tape, that game would have gone quite differently with us on the play, because we would have gotten that Ancestral Visions on suspend on the first turn, which would have been a big deal, instead of getting it on suspend on turn like 8. No, it was like 4 or 5. We got our first Ancestral on suspend. But this time it wasn't auto-selected. Weird. It's not a great hand. That's not bad enough to throw back against Jund. Okay. If they have a turn 1 Inquisition, we could blanket, so that's kind of good. Because I love doing that more than anything. Don't believe me? You can check back on my recordings and see just how rude I am when my opponent misses their Inquisition. It is unacceptable. In paper, I would never do that. Thoughtseize. No! Inquisition me instead. Don't cast the Thoughtseize you drew. Bruh. Whoa, okay. Opponent also on the double Bauble opener. Thoughtseize. Womp womp. Bye, Cryptic. Maybe Opt? Probably Cryptic. Maybe Opt. They're going to be drawing Bloodstained Mire. Very well. I'm going to shock this now. Get this Opt going. Whee! Actually, maybe that should have been an island, because I don't really... I probably should keep that. Two of these baubles are mine. One of these baubles is theirs. Love it. Weird. Weirdness. Alright, well, turn 2 Ancestral, not complaining. Hopefully they have an Inquisition. That's what we're hoping on. One of these baubles are not like the others. That's right. One of these baubles is not quite the same. One of these baubles just doesn't belong. Yeah. Okay, so that was the first count. Whew. Yeah. Desperation time. It's actually not that desperate, but it's gonna look really crappy. Because it is. This is a crappy move, but pretty sure this is where we're at. Assassin's Trophy on top. Yikes. Well, at least it's probably not Kolaghan's Reveal Terminus. Well, crap. That was a little unfortunate. Oh, come on, man. Woman, child, human. You also had the Kolaghan's Command. See, you couldn't give me anything for it. I love that they have trophy in. Like, what are they going to trophy in my deck? It's Snapcaster Mages and Lurrus. We have no way to rebuy our Lurrus. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm playing this wrong in one respect. But I'm also pretty sure that if I have literally nothing to do on that turn there, I'm supposed to do that. So, I don't... What are you... They just surgicaled my Cryptics. Fine. I got a surgical 2 here, pal. Of course, I'm at 12, so... Yikes. And I can't get to this Terminus. So that sucks. Okay. Do you want to creep your Cryptics? No, I'm not surgicaling my own Cryptic. Yes, that's an option. I'm not doing it. I'm pretty sure we're just going to die to this Tarmogoyf anyway, but... Like... Man, they're putting the old school Jund beat down on me. Like, I am dying very quickly. The Lurrus decks do not usually actually kill you this fast, but... Which means the surgical is going to be really problematic. And I don't even know if we can cast it. We have one Terminus in the yard. We do. The problem is we can't reset it because I sequenced badly. I didn't sequence badly. I just played out the snow-covered plains from my hand to play the Lurrus instead of fetching up a Hallowed Fountain, which would have put me lower on health but gotten the third island into play, and I didn't prioritize it enough. So it's possible we get to this Terminus if we draw Omen of the Sea or Opt. They play their Lurrus. All right. Probably gonna die anyway, but their hand is Trophy, Croxa, and 2 lands. Well, their hand is kind of soft. They brought in Boil. Yikes. Okay. Might as well take a picture. It always lasts longer. Snipe. Bloop. All right. Got him. Got him. All right. Are we good? We're good. Enjoy your no-value Lurrus. What's that? You didn't? Nope. No, I elect not to go to 2. Oh. Okay. That'll work. So... Okay, Deck wants to live for one more turn. Unless they have a bolt, we will live. Let's hit them on the upkeep. Whee! Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea. Wait, I know what their hand is. So they can't currently kill me. Good. Good. You can't stop me no matter who you are. If I were you, I'd let that trigger resolve. Of course, if I were you, you'd be me, and I'd use your body to get to the top. You can't stop me no matter who you are. It's an incredibly specific reference, by the way. I know there's one person in the chat who could actually get that, but... Yep. Captain Lightning Bolt himself. Discard the thing that does not cause me to die. I know, Roy. Shocking. Ooh, that's gonna kill me good. Ancestral Vision's coming off suspend, though. Alright. Maybe? And I sure hope I boarded in timely reinforcements that I don't have in my 75. That'd be great. Alright, so Time Warp me. Oh, we drew a Path to Exile. That's great. Thanks, deck. Man, you're doing super. It's like you want to win this game. Almost. Suppose that they haven't killed me yet. And this gets me to another Time Walk, so sure. In fact, it gets me to Temporal Mastery. Are we back in this? We could be... So we're back in this. Yeah, we are. As long as they don't top deck the kill, we are very much back in this. Huh. Go figure. Hey, you learn something new every day. No, don't trophy the... you jerk. Yeah. Alright, maybe you got me on that one. So I could go looking for an Aether Gust. That doesn't get me out of this. Snap has no targets right now. All right, fine. There's another one in my deck, so it'll be fine. Just less excited. We are going to go path, reset, Temporal Mastery, use Omen of the Sea to draw the Temporal Mastery, cast the Temporal Mastery on their turn, which means we're going to get 2 turns in a row, which is kind of neat. So we shall see if we can do anything with that. Obviously, we haven't hit any Snapcasters yet, so hopefully we can hit one of those. That could end the game. What is this? Huh. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's try to hit an Aether Gust. Do I have one in my graveyard? I do not. Yeah. So I want to draw... I don't know. I guess I could just discard the path and then see... Woo. That's not a good draw. That is also not a great draw. Okay. Let's reset Temporal Mastery. Discard the path? Yeah, I have to discard the path now, otherwise I die. But now we have a good target for Snap when we play the Snap, if we're not taking a turn that turn. And their hand has nothing we know of anymore. We got 1 card, we don't know what it is. We just reset the Temporal Mastery, so I don't need to scry. So let's just draw it. Yes. Reveal that. Cast it. Yes. Trigger. Yes. Okay. Cast Temporal Mastery. Whee! So sack Omen. Looking for snaps. Time Warp will do. Delta. We'll just save this for after the Time Warp. We don't have an Ancestral or anything on suspend, so we're really spinning our wheels here. Which sucks. There we go. 1 snappy dresser. So we'll pass the turn here. We do have Aether Gust on top. And we can snap to block the Raging Ravine. Just got to make sure that we snap before the Crocs attacks. The reason I'm holding the snap is I'm hoping this is a discard spell. Snap Cryptic. Oh, yeah. No. They're all gone. They're in exile. There they are. Hello, my pretties. They're beautiful. So we literally don't have any Cryptics left in our deck. It is not possible for us to do that. Fair point. What I could have done is gone reset a Terminus and then Snap opted, but this is going to force them to animate their Raging Ravine this turn if they want to. Kill me. The unfortunate thing is if they pass priority here, I have to path, and then they can animate the Raging Ravine afterwards. Oh god. We dead? No, yeah, okay. That was what I was expecting. You would get priority again, opponent, just so you know. You weren't dead in the water or anything there. Trample on Ravine. No, it doesn't have trample. So it's a red and green 3/3 elemental, and every time it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So it doesn't have trample. Trample would be really good on that card. It fortunately does not have such. Okay, so Raging Ravine is green when it is animated, and red actually. So, man, if they did not have the trophy for the myth realized, it would have been such reasonable shape. But I think this is just the other way that this matchup can go, which is fair. I don't have any problem with that. Bye, friend. I want to make sure it didn't say non-land. Yeah, I guess. Thing is, lands aren't colored. The only times they have to worry about things like that, except for Arbor... Dryad Arbor? Dryad Arbor. Except for Dryad Arbor. Oh, no! Awesome job. Awesome job, opponent. Well done. So that's the other way the Gen matchup can go, I guess. Oh, tough one. Ah. All right. We 2-0'd Jund, then we 0-2'd against Jund. That's how she goes. Classic Jund pummeling us into submission there. All right, match the 4th. Let's roll. Oh, and we cracked 150 followers today. Thanks, folks. We made it up there. Getting big. Getting hefty. Can I keep this opening hand? Against Chipshot. Think so. It's clearly not great. They're on no companion, so yeah. I mean, we'll see what they're on here. Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, we likely should have mulled, but looks like we'll be okay. Maybe. I don't think we're going to get punished for not mulliganing here. But I don't know what Lawson's saying that you can't play Modern on MTGO right now, because we've seen everyone out here. Dude. Like, we saw Naya nonsense with Titan. It's Fairies. Oh my god. Sweet. Oh yeah. Magic at its finest here in the 2-1 bracket. I saw the weirdest decks today. It's because it's like a quote-unquote like lame duck format. So people are just jamming whatever, and I'm all about it. I'm all about it. This is great. Because a lot of the really serious players want to prepare themselves for the next format. And we don't really, like, it's kind of tricky to play test it exactly. A lot of the decks that exist right now are going to be, like, pretty okay, but not as good. But then, like, the black-red Lurrus deck obviously takes a hit. If that deck is not as good as it was, what does that mean for the rest of the metagame? Because that was, by far, the sort of breakout deck. We'll see, because it's, definitely interesting. Interesting times. Okay. Am I snapping off this exhaustion here? Pretty sure I am. Kind of awkward against the Bitter Blossom, but I'll take it. Force me. Do it. Do it. Aw. Come on, I wanted my free 2 for 1. Also, where's your Ancestral Fairies player? And why are you not playing Lurrus Fairies? We're probably playing Mistbind Clique. Mistbind Clique is kind of the best reason to play Fairies. It's not Bitter Blossom. Beep, 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 beep. And land. Yikes. Land. Hey, got him. Okay. Luckily for us, we have Supreme Verdict out of the sideboard for this matchup. As well as Terminus, probably. Yeah, I think Terminus will be good. Terminus seems like a time. It's tea time, baby. I don't have double white, but I actually don't want to be tempted to Lurrus here. Because I think that would be pretty awful. I do want that. If they attempt to clique me during my upkeep here, I would like to have this Remand. Reveal Temporal Mastery. Yes, please. Yeah, we're gonna be attempting to cast this right here, right now. Please cryptic me, friendo. Super genius. Yeah, just have the Temporal Mastery on top. Why doesn't every blue deck play this card? That Twitch emote for the Super Genius is perfect. That is so freaking perfect. It's funny because when you use it in the chat, you get the deal with it one, but when you put it into the message here for the bot, it uses a slightly different one. It's great. Cryptic? Yeah. How about no? Sick. All right. This is about to get pretty interesting. Good night, Alex. Have a good one. Get back out there to taking care of the country. And know that I appreciate what you do. Are you telling me most of the time you're on my stream, you're at work? You have tomorrow off due to tear gas. Okay. I hear that. All right, so Prairie stream, time warp. I love this Explore card. It's great. Going to the States on Thursday. Well, be careful down there for me. So Ancestral. Just need to find a way to get through these damn fairies. No offense. None taken. Suppose if I want to pass the turn at some point, I could hit them with Exhaustion again. Maybe I'd rather do that sooner than later. It's only going to hurt them. It's only going to cost them 2 life. Yeah, it's okay. We'll just keep Time Warping for now. So Time Warp on top, cast Time Warp. I can't attack! Ah! Well, shoot. I guess I'll bottom it. Oh, well, that's a good draw. I have Lurrus. Can I reset Exhaustion, then next turn play Lurrus? And yeah, okay. Oh, okay, we've got a game plan now. So reset Exhaustion. Yes. Time Warp me. Wait, I can snap Time Warp here and then Temporal Mastery on the next turn? Okay, let's... You can block. Okay. So actually, resetting this Exhaustion was wrong, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Think it'll work out. Perfect. That's what I needed. Is that what I needed? That's not what I needed. That's fine. They have a Fatal Push in their hand. Shoot. Okay. We're going to Temporal Mastery so that I can get to the Ancestral. Whee! We'll see where we're at from here. I want to play this Lurrus, but I need a way to beat the Fatal Push. That'll do. They can play the push on my turn, and I have Exhaustion. So let's go Exhaustion. Then Lurrus. Oops, overtapped. Play Bauble. Bauble opponent. Okay. Yay, we did it! We set up a Lurrus, and it should live. Maybe. Maybe once. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times a Lurrus. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Hold together. They've tried nothing and they're all out of ideas? Nah, that's the Fatal Push. Probably just gonna remand it. Perfect. Okay, so I need to find Path to Exile or Cryptic Command. Yeah. I can play Snaps out of my graveyard now? Oh, that's disgusting. God, this card is so good. So good. So good. I guess I could just Exhaustion them when I want to. But we're going to Time Warp here. Do that. Let's get an island. Roy, we're going. I don't know where we're going, but I assume wherever we're going, we won't need wheels. Jeez. Attack with Snapcaster. Please block. Please applaud. Okay, I think we have them deterministically dead here because we've got Snapcasters in our graveyard plus Time Warps. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to cast Time Warp, then cast a Snapcaster, then cast a Time Warp, then cast a Snapcaster. Oh, there's Cryptic. Never mind. We're going to kill them way faster. Never mind. Okay, so I've got a turn in the bank right now. They're at 10. This will put them to 7. Sure. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. Wherever Larynx Punchworthy is, I'm sure he felt a shiver up his spine because I'm actually going to try to kill my opponent. Oh, yeah, sure. That's way better than whatever I was planning. And here was me thinking Fairies was going to be a tough matchup. Boy, was I wrong. Boing. We did it! Yay! Might be a little bit down on clock, but I think we'll be okay. Opponent with the QOL concession. Good choice. Okay, Verdict is good. And I kind of don't know about like anything else, but I feel like Myth Realized is good no matter what for these kind of matchups. I guess because they're going to have things like Fatal Push, maybe it isn't, but on the flip side, overloading their removal against the blue-black deck is probably really good. Obviously, like, Path is generally not going to be very good here. Oh, I want Termini. So one of those down. We took out the paths. Exhaustion, probably not normally very good here. Serum Visions. A Bauble? I feel like cutting a Bauble can be okay. Welcome back, Roy the boy. Welcome back. We did win that game. We got there. Took a lot of digging, but we got there. Snapcaster Lurrus was absolutely hot fire. Holy crap. What are we up against? You missed the whole game? We're against fairies. Blue-black fairies. You saw them start with the creepy tar pit, though, right? I want to keep this because I hate mulliganing against discard decks, but... They mulled to 6. I don't know. Let's keep making Roy angry about my mulligan decisions. We took a lot of turns. I honestly couldn't tell you how I won that game. I resolved the first Ancestral Visions. And then basically a turn later, we flipped a Temporal Mastery, which meant we could remand their counter, and then we just crushed them. It was crazy. I feel like this deck is the real Miracles deck, because you flip Temporal Mastery at the right time and you just win the game. Alright, I have no cards in hand. They multi 5 and I have no cards. Or do I? Wow. Wow. That's a top deck and a half. That's not what I said, Roy. That might be the reality of playing fairies, but that's not what I said. In my experience, yeah, exactly. What up, Zanny? We're killing it over here. Also, we're against blue-black fairies. You're speaking complete nonsense when you say you can't play modern right now. We have played against wild decks all night long. We played against Naya, like Naya Titan, with like Tarmogoyfs and Hex Drinkers last league. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You've become a salty old man faster than I have. Cruel twist of fate. It's coming. My opponent resolved a 3-mana 1/1. Yikes. Think you're proving his point. No, because we're not, dude, we don't stream. We don't stream to play the best decks. Again, it's not reflective of the modern to come. No, but it's fun. Like, we're always just looking for fun. Zanny gets annoyed when he's playing. No, I get that. I get that. I'm just saying, like, this has felt like a really nice golden period to be playing, because I can be playing any nonsense and everyone else seems to be playing all sorts of nonsense. And that is kind of what I'm about. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like playing semi-competitive decks and competitive decks and throwing them at the wall and seeing what happens, but, like, I don't know. This is a cool night. I like it. I like it a lot. Like it, love it, want some more. Do I Terminus the Scion? Hell yeah. Get him. God is angry. The angel's wrath has come. No, I get it. I get it. I just feel like I want to be the person now who's like, Dredge is popular. Don't worry about it. We'll fight the Dredge. Hardened Scale's popular. No problem. We'll get through some Hardened Scales. Sure, we're gonna play some games that have bad matchups, but we'll be fine. Black Red Lurrus was like insane for a couple days. Just like it was almost every match that I played, and you know, it's a pain in the butt. But if you need anything, just look for the happiest guy streaming Modern. Ooh. What's up, my insightful chemister friend? Thanks for triggering our little sub queue there. Hope everything is going well for you and yours, Kilgore Trout. I made a Magic reference. Feeling fancy. Do you have a modern deck you want me to play at some point? Is there any modern deck you'd like to see streamed? Or I know you play a reasonable amount yourself, so you probably don't have that same desire that some people do, but if you do, let me know. We're going to fire up a League of Turbo Prison after this one. Oh, I'm just, I pick my decks pretty much at random, so if you want, I could pay that forward to the fact that I kind of want to do a Karuga deck this week before the change comes in. Which would be more fun than running the Death Shadow deck I was thinking of running yesterday, or tomorrow. There's like 2 Death Shadow decks that I was like, I could run these. But maybe instead of doing that, I could play some Karuga. Roy, you want to see some Karuga before the changes that come in? Okay, so opponent has got to fight us on the Ancestral here, right? I think. Me. I want to draw the cards. This guy. Spell Stutter Sprite. So killing it in response would be really, really good, right, Roy? I refuse to accept responsibility for the burning of my tickets. It's fine, they're going to be burned anyway. So they can't Cryptic here. I wonder if they have just like Mana Leak. We'll get beat by that, but it's alright. Oh. Oh no. Oh, opponent. Okay, good. Second Spell Stutter. Okay, fine. You got me. We did resolve our 2 for 1. Not our 3 for, not our 3 for 1, but we did resolve our 2 for 1. Oh! Well, yeah, alright. Threat. I would like to resolve this threat. The tickets will be burned, Roy. Whether or not you put your name on them is up to you. I gotta go ask Cave Dan if he's got a Karuga list that he wants to see fired off before the end of days. I'm willing to watch it, yeah. Like a train wreck. Like a train wreck, people are willing to watch it. Alright. What if I put this Cryptic back on top of my deck, friend? What then? Is that okay? Are you gonna spell on me? Okay, now the question is, do I want to reset the Cryptic again? I think the answer is yes. Oh, or I could reset the Terminus. No, I don't want to reset the Terminus right now. Okay, let's reset the Cryptic. Don't Shadow of Doubt me. Stop it. Stop. Don't Shadow of Doubt me. No. Put it down. Down. Good. Oh no, Roy, I'm gonna Mystic Sanctuary this Cryptic Command, which means the other Mystic Sanctuary is gonna fizzle. Damn. Curses and blast. A pox. Pox upon you. Not you, particularly. Alright, bye, friends. Okay, cast opt. Trigger. Remember, folks, it's very important that you loudly say trigger whenever you have a triggered ability in paper, so that your scummy opponents who want to mistrigger you on super, super obvious stuff get really tilted. It's very important. Oh. No. Well. Yeah, it gets it in my graveyard. Might as well. Better to cast it than not, right? Terminus. Just a freaking nuclear space orbit. Annihilation. We do still have our Lurrus in reserve, too. The Hanging Threat. I just missed my land drop. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, we're going to be fine. It's going to be great. Actually, I have a card that can beat that right now, so okay, resolves. I can beat your Bitter Blossom. And with more alliteration, too. And I'll do it with my shirt on. Ah. Javi Firestein in Mulan. Oh, I love it. What a great movie, what a great actor. Stage and film. Trigger. I'm going to start yielding to these. Write faster, Hannah. Come on. Do that math. Oh, no. No! And the counter. Yikes. Nice tempo gain. Whew. You got me good. Of course, I am already in my pajamas. Alright. Pew pew. That's hammer time. Myth realized. Okay. Make sure you announce irrelevant triggered abilities to tap Forest for G, add X from Sprawl to your mana pool. Yep. Bounce Cryptic, return Mystic Sanctuary, trigger. Trigger. What a cool card. Yo, where's Spot Red at? Spot Red is a member of the Faithless Brewing Discord, but was previously known for being the person who has built a million Myth Realized decks. Including the very cleverly named Myth Seized. Yeah. Alright, I'll pay for you, Mana Leak. Oh, they have no cards in hand. Wow. Interesting. Huh. So if we draw a bunch of Time Walks, we could just kill them here, huh? Okay. Well. Esper. In Modern is Esper. So neither of these are Time Walks, which is what I'm looking for. That's the Time Walk I was looking for. These are the Time Walks you're looking for. These are the time walks you're looking for. Move along. Move along. Move along. Okay. Ah! No! Missed my attack for 2 there. My bad. Okay, so time warp me. Shoot. If I want to attack, I can't play my Lurrus. But I am definitely playing my Lurrus this turn, so... Okay. Oh, but I've got Snap Time Warp next turn. I think we just won. Oh, we definitely just won. Cool. Did we? No. Close, though. Very close. Wait, 5, 3, 2... No, we did. We got there. Yay, magic. We did it. Which means we're at 3 and 1, playing with house money again. Love it. Loving it. Time warp. Cast this on that person. Whee! Yay! Crack you for 10. Take an extra turn. Crack you for 12. So, didn't matter that I missed the 2. Holy crap! Skewed matchups. 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 2-0. Against Duskblader. Okay. We are on the draw? No, we're on the play. On the play with Gemstone Caverns. This hand is better than the one that I kept against Jund. Also better than the second one I played against Fairies. So, I will take it. Have you played against an opponent before? I have not. Seems like a good human. No companion, blue-black land. Interesting. Glad I kept my 7, as usual. It really does feel like any deck that isn't playing a companion, you're just like, does my 7 play magic? Yes, keep. Oh man, they took the best card in my hand. How dare they? They used their discard spell to take the best card in my hand. Rude. Rude. It's just rude, is what that is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, is this Grixis Death Shadow most likely? Back to 60 card, no companion. They've got Street Wraith back. So this is going to be Gurmag Angler? No way. Oh, it's Death Shadow. Well. Yeah, I'm playing Street Wraith. This is probably one of the worst matchups for this deck. It is a very, very dangerous early game tempo deck that, I mean, it's a tempo deck, so it has things like, what is it called? Stubborn Denial. Stubborn Denial is real good when you're trying to take turns and etc. So we're gonna abuse the fact that we still have a companion. I've got Force of Negation in my hand. I am willing to pitch my Snapcaster for it, especially because I'm about to draw 2 cards. Although, probably... Shoot. Well... Well. Luckily, they only have 1 red source, and they haven't found a fetch land yet. So, if they have a Fatal Push, they can't kill my Lurrus yet, and if they have a Bolt, we can force a Bolt. Unless they have the exact perfect sequence like that. I would prefer they didn't take the best card in my hand, but... God bless you, opponent, with your perfect sequencing. I guess this stops them from losing to... I knew they had Thoughtseize. I knew they had this Thoughtseize. Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. But, I mean, we couldn't really avoid that. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what got revealed there. Yikes! I guess they're out of mana to stop me, so... Kind of okay? Ugh. What am I taking here? 11? No, they can't do 11 because then they'll die. Huh. It looks like they don't have the removal for Lurrus. Because if they did, I assume they would fire it off. Maybe they have a second shadow. Mangler. Yikes. Ah. So we could draw the good card, I guess. Okay, so... Path, snap, path? Oh my god. Oh, it's so gross. Oh, we're definitely doing it. They scooped. They saw what was coming. That's... Wow. They were just like, nope, no threats left. Don't want to try top decking a Death Shadow. They, yeah, it's rough. Alright, Verdict seems like it could be good. Crypt is definitely alright. Termini are great. That's probably largely it. I'm sure I missed at least one matchup where I was supposed to board in Meddling Mage, though I can't really tell you which one it was supposed to be, but, like, I'm 90% sure Meddling Mage probably should have come in somewhere. Can we play Ancestral Visions against that deck? I guess if it resolves, it's pretty great. Thanks again, Elevation, for the pointing out that I was supposed to know what they had there. Yeah, I just goofed it. Straight up goofed. I done goofed it. Here's my kitty cat. Yeah, it's weird. So on like the first game, it seems to reveal your Lurrus all right, but on the second game, It doesn't want to. I think we can keep this. One of the nice things about this hand is that we don't have a Terminus or a Path to Exile for them to take on turn 1. And we have redundant Ancestral Visions, so their choices are pretty poor. We are definitely going to shock this Hallowed Fountain on 1, just in case we need to Terminus on 2. Because they can play things like a turn 2 Gurmag Angler that we really will want to deal with. So, want to be prepared for that. I love the art on these Suspend cards. Although it's weird, the Suspend cards and the Split Second cards have like almost the same kind of design. Although I guess the like artistically, with the big difference being that Split Second is obviously supposed to illustrate like, isn't it crazy that it went from A to B in a split second, whereas like on the Suspend cards it's like, well, it was like this, but now it's like this. But like the real difference there is just the amount of time. Thanks, deck. Thank you for that one. Top deck Terminus. I heard you talking about it, dude. I figured that you wanted people to see it. Did you want people to see it? The top deck Terminus on turn 1? It's really bad. Really bad. You don't want it. Thought Scours, a Street Wraith, and a Gurmangler. Alright, fair enough. The Gurmangler. Oh, yeah. Don't top deck another Terminus, please. No. Stop it. Good. Good deck. Okay. Suspend a second Ancestral. Well, they haven't played any threats yet, so there's a chance. Naked Snap. You got it. Naked Snapcaster. That's wild. Come at me. Bonk. No red? No. Okay. Well, now we're in trouble. Oh, well, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm do. Shoot. Not shoot as in I made a misplay, just shoot as in I have to shock here. Almost suck. Alright, nerd. What's on top of your deck? Show me. Show me what you got. Polluted Delta. Sick. Alright, here comes my nerd. Meow. This match, is, I believe, has been a sort of perfect example of exactly what the failing of the companion mechanic as it applies to Lurrus was. Because this is such a busted... Not busted. This is such a reasonable start from them, and if I do manage to win this game, it's entirely because of this turn where I did that. Like, because I got a 3/2 lifelink for free that drew me an extra card. Like, that's just not okay. I am definitely blocking right away to block the maximum amount of damage, because it's pretty likely if I tried to wait a turn and crack back, it's like pretty... Yeah. The downside is if they have a stub here, we're going to get wrecked because I can't quite cast this Force of Negation now. I'll be able to play it after my land drop, but no, Roy, don't get... Yeah. That wasn't like a, we really got them. No. I mean, the deck did the sweet thing. Good job, deck. Just whipping that off, but There's a good chance they had another threat to play. Although, I don't know, they were at 16. Ooh. Don't bolt me, friend. Maybe Colligan's Command? Well, we're only taking 7, so maybe... Alright, here comes Ancestral. Target me. What if I drew all the cards? I can't force you. I know what my plan is here. Unfortunately, it means losing the Ancestral, but I have another one coming next turn, so... Perfect. Don't even need to fetch. Okay. Terminus on top. So they need another counter here. Obviously, they can easily have one, but... Do you have it? Yep. Alright. Just a triple counter. Came close, but they had just a great draw there. Yeah, sideboard seems fine. Just being on the play is slightly different. Consider making an ape command. Was it gonna be this? Quality ape command. All right. The final game of the league. Yep, keeping that one. So, would it ook or yeah? Don't worry about it. We don't actually need one at all. So, thanks to our friend who came in the other day from the Pyro Discord, the Red Prison Discord. I'm sure you remember when that happened, Roy. So thanks to them, I'm on the Red Prison Discord. And thanks to that 5-0, there's been, I don't know, enough notice of the deck that I built and 5-0'd with that they've decided it counts as an entirely new archetype of prison decks with the Chancellor of the Tangles, which means I got to name it. So I was like, Turbo Prison seems great. Turbo Prison is awesome. But someone was like, someone suggested like Sonic Boom or something like that because they were like, this is the fastest prison deck ever. And I was like, yo, let's just cut it off there and just call it Sonic Prison. So they have now branded it officially in their channel as Sonic Prison, which I am very okay with. Yeah, right? Sanic. You know, Sanic speed. Gotta go fast. Well, and basically what I said is like, I'm all for like making the deck name more obscure a la Legacy. Because a lot of the Legacy names like Cephalid Breakfast or all the old school ones that are cereals, like Amfan. Dang it. Am I casting this? I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I am. I don't have anything else to do with this turn other than cast a sad Lurrus, so... I mean, just calling it Turbo... Turbo Prison is fine, but it's also, like... It's a little too descriptive, I guess, is, like, the almost problem I have with it. If I want to have a hipster problem with it. It's like, what is it, red-green land loss? Growl land loss. Growl land loss. It's a little too accurate in a really crappy way. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fetch Shock Omen here so that I can try to set up for the future. So we're losing the Verdict. Zoom Jail. Is that where you put your doggo when he keeps running onto your work call? Yep. You've got a work call going on, dog keeps running on screen, put him in Zoom jail. I'd let him join. I mean, you do work for the Humane Society. I feel like that's incredibly appropriate. Like, they'd be like, of course we need the dog on the call. That's the reason I called you, to ask his opinion. And Doggo would respond with, I think I should get more treats. I just think everyone would be happier and more productive if I had more treats. There's a kind of cool play I can do here if they play any spell on their turn. The problem is if they don't. So I think we just gotta wait. More snackos shall be had. Play enjoyed by all speaks for itself. Please play another threat. Do it now. Because I want a Mystic Sanctuary, this Supreme Verdict, and wreck you. Fine. I'll Mystic Sanctuary. I want to do Terminus, but it's too risky. Plonk. Alright, so this should get us to the Visions, and the Visions should get us to the game. We'll see. Didn't work last time, so. We do still have Lurrus in reserve. Hanging out on the bench, we got the big kitty. Meow. With the glowing eyes. 2 sets of glowing eyes and a little kitten. Little tiny Lurrus in the background. A Lurrite. Four eyes. Now, Roy. That's not very nice. Oh, right. You're not the nice one. Sorry. Keep failing to get that straight. Nice eyes, 4 eyes. Can I finish? Please, can I finish? I'm finished. Yo, I'm ready for you. Come at me. Come at me. You can't let me resolve this. I'll draw so many cards. You'll lose. Boing. Eternal of Harsh Truths. Nice. Ooh, that's really late. God, that's so late. And I didn't even hit a friggin' land? Oh my god. Yikes. Oh, no, okay. That'll do, deck. That'll do. Boo weep, boom, 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 boom. Beep, beep. Royal Scions. What if we didn't? There's Time Warp? There's Time Warp. Nope. Put it down. No! Oh, right. I gave you that back. Did I? Yeah. I tricked myself because I have this Remand in my hand. My bad, folks. I'm just an idiot over here. Don't mind me. Okay. Well, we can play our kitten. Unmolested. Or at least mildly so. We have the Tormod's Crypt to shut down Snapcaster Mages, so it might be okay. Disdainful Stroke. They have Disdainful Stroke for my turn spells and my Terminus. Okay. Should have opted first, but whatever. Inquisition on top. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Nothing I can do about that one. Yikes. Resolves. Have at it. It's actually been really interesting games here and a great league overall. Blue-White Taking Turns has been a sweet deck that's going to lose Lurrus, but maybe we could just pick up Jace for this deck and just kind of go that way. Obviously, it's not the extra card like... Oh, God. Okay. I mean, I guess I get to discard the Terminus, which I kind of wanted to do anyway. But, like, good lord. Have they not used their Scions yet? What are you doing? Were you... Maybe they were trying to... Okay. I got it. I got it. I figured it out. Okay. This deck has a real problem with Lurrus just kind of dying almost all the time. It's just so hard to keep it around. Okay. You like all the cards in your hand that much? Holy crap. Well, that's terrifying. Snapcaster. So I can beat this with our Tormod's Crypt. Do I want to do that? Am I that nuts? No, because if I do that, then I lose the spell. I get to keep the creature, but I lose this. I can't get the spell out of my graveyard. Okay. Well, better top deck the Hottest of Fire. Suppose I can manipulate it with Omen. I don't think we're gonna make it. Well, almost. Almost good enough. Oh, no, it's going to have trample. And they've got silence on 8. We're just done here. Whoops. Yeah, Roy's Magic Brain is messed up. It's got a lot of stuff in there. All right, another nice 3-2 with another deck that I've never played before. Blue, white, taking turns. I don't think I like this as much as the Teamer taking turns deck. I think this deck felt a lot more powerful. And much more deterministic and straightforward. It's not playing Ancestral Visions. Ancestral Visions is really tough in some matchups, but really good in others. So, not entirely sure if that's a total upside or total downside or what, but I think I preferred this version overall. I'm a much more Planeswalker-y person than playing just the Snapcaster Mages and the Lurrus. Ren 6 looked too valuable to omit. Yeah, well, the bonkers thing with Ren 6 was like, Ren 6 plus 1 fetch land plus Time Warp was almost deterministically infinite turns. Which just like, it was just so crazy, like how fast you could go off sometimes, and people just were not expecting it. It was kind of like playing Scape Shift, where like you made it to turn 5, and then your deck had this engine in it that people didn't see coming, and you just ground through all your turn spells and just killed them with retracing Time Warps. So that was super sweet. This one was fun and very grindy. Obviously, we had a good-ish run with it. Ran into some tricky matchups. I would wonder if maybe Chalice in the sideboard could be good again. The red-blue taking turns deck played Chalice in the sideboard before, and it seems like a fun time with Lurrus. So maybe that's a thing you could do. The sideboard was also kind of tricky. I didn't know exactly where some of these cards were supposed to come in. Like Meddling Mage definitely should have been in some matchup that I played tonight, but I don't know which ones. Obviously, we've been running thin against companion decks. So for anyone willing to stick around, we're going to go into a third league here, just go kind of crazy and play some of my sort of most popular recent inventions, the Turbo Chalice, or Turbo Blood Moon Red Prison deck that is going to be called Sonic Prison. So we're going into the wee hours a little bit here. Stick around and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Children, this is Principal Skinner. Remain calm. There is a dog in the vent. Why, looking into this lovable mutt's eyes just melts my heart. Seymour,